What's going on, y'all? Peter Griffin here. Alright, so I know it's been a little bit since I've last uploaded, and that's mainly because, I'm not even gonna lie, the gacha space has been extremely dry as of lately, and honestly, with the amount of content that Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero have been posting that I cover, it just has not been interesting enough for me to cover. And I've also just been kind of lazy as well. Like, I've had some video ideas that I'm currently still bouncing around, which I'm gonna work on eventually. I do have one that I'm planning on uploading sometime next week or within a couple days, hopefully. But it's mainly just those two factors. I've been lazy, which I will admit, and also the gacha space has just been extremely dry. And in all honesty, I'm just at a point where I'm waiting for Duet Night Abyss to come out because I just really want that game to come out. It's about to be almost 2 weeks from now since that game drops, and when that game comes out, bro, that game is gonna be so good. I'm definitely covering that game. But anyway, so Wuthering Waves finally actually added. Well, not added. They finally tweeted something interesting since been a while actually since they tweeted something interesting. But anyway, we finally got the drip marketing for Chisa, and I am so glad because I have been waiting for her for so long. She has been my most anticipated character since they did that reveal during the 2.3 live stream, and oh my god, bro, I have just been waiting for her to come out, and finally we have her drip marketing, and just she looks so cool, man. It's just she might actually have the new best design on Wuthering Waves. I've been thinking about it lately, and I might have to put her above Camellia, in all honesty. Yeah, I think she really just has the best character design. She easily has the best weapon too. Like, let's get that out of the way. She has the best weapon. If you think otherwise, then you gotta be smoking crack. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think any weapon in Wuthering Waves honestly touches Chisa's, because look at this. Like, this looks so tough. Like, look at this. Oh my god. But let's get to it anyway. Now, the music they got playing too is definitely one of the. This music right here is good. It's definitely one of the better outfits they play in all the trailers. But anyway, so now let's get into Chisa's splash art. So her splash art, I think we can all agree that this is easily the best character splash art for Wuthering Waves. I don't think anything ever comes close, like straight up. I think the only thing that's gonna beat it in the future is maybe definitely the Cyberpunk collab characters, which I'm still hoping we get information on soon. But anyway, so Chisa's splash art definitely looks the best in game. I do like the whole aesthetic they're going on to with the whole like not futuristic, but the modernized city. I am hoping that this is what the new region's gonna look like, the new federation, if that's what's going to be. Because as you can see right here, Chisa actually has a different region icon compared to all the other characters. She doesn't share the Sentinel from Jue or the one that all the Renaissance characters has. She actually has a different one. So I'm thinking that this could be the icon for the new federation. And if it is, if this is what's gonna look like, 3.0 for Wuthering Waves could actually be something. But anyway, so for Chisa, her outfit, it's just tough. I honestly love the red and black too. And her little ribbon that she has right here too. And the coat that she has right here, this looks tough. But I kind of want to mainly get into her weapon because her weapon looks so cool, bro. Like, look at this. Like, it kind of reminds me of Shulk's Monado a little bit from Xenoblade. It looks like it's Monado too a little bit. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I looked this up the other day too when I first saw her drip marketing. And I thought to myself, that looks like Shulk's Monado. And I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, I'm going to put it on screen right now. But they look very similar too. I know I'm not on something. I also do like the ruler she has on the bottom too. Like, this ruler part right here, it's looking kind of tough. And also, her weapon does look like a Ryuko scissor blade a little bit. The kind of, if you remove like the hilt right here, this part, the black part, and you just keep the red, it's just Ryuko scissor blade a little bit. But anyway, Chisa's design, her outfit looks tough. The whole kind of vibe I'm getting for her, she really reminds me of a comic from A Comic Got Killed a little bit, especially with the hair and the eyes. And I think who she resembles the most, which I haven't seen anybody talking about, I think she resembles Horikita from Classroom the Elite a lot. Like, if you ask me personally, I think they're kind of a one-to-one just accurate. I think they're both very similar, and I don't really see that many differences between them. Well, obviously there's some differences, but in terms of like character design, they both look very similar. I think the only thing that might be different is the eyes, but that's it. But either way, Chisa, her whole character design is just so tough. And in all honesty, I just really can't wait for her to drop. And going forward past 2.8, if this is what the new federation is going to look like, I can't wait for this region because this is easily going to be the best designed region. And in all honesty, I'm hoping it's going to be the best region because if I'm going to be honest, Renaissance for me is just kind of, it looks nice, but it just kind of doesn't have like all of that anymore for me at least. Like, there are some parts of Renaissance that they've added which still look very cool, but a good portion of it just looks but from what we've seen right here, I already want to see more than from what we've seen of Renaissance already. So overall, Chisa, can't wait to see more. And if this is what the new federation is going to look like, I'm 100% invested. Now onto Chisa's weapon type. We actually have what her weapon type is, and she is going to be a Havoc Broadblade character. Now, the Havoc type, I wasn't surprised that she was going to be Havoc. Like, I thought about it at first, and the whole vibe that she gives, easily I think like it could tell that she was gonna be Havoc. And as for a weapon type, Broadblade's not really surprising for me as well. I was thinking she was either gonna be Sword or Broadblade, but I'm honestly happy that my guesses were correct. So I'm really glad for this. I'm definitely going for Chisa. I'm going for her weapon too. Like, let's get that away. I'm definitely going for her weapon without a doubt. So I really can't wait to see what she's gonna look like in game, how her kit's gonna play out, what her animations are gonna look like. I especially can't wait for her animations in, bro. Just when she drops, man, it's gonna be so good because I haven't been like this excited for a Wuthering Waves character in like a long time. Like there was Galbrina and Kyuon, but she's just on a whole different level, man. Like I really can't wait for her. And then not only that, we also got the drip marketing for Buling, but like let's be real, who really cares about Buling? Like she's a 4-star, yeah, but I don't really think she's that interesting of a character. She's pretty boring, and in all honesty, she's quite forgettable. So I think the fact that they kind of drip marketed her was kind of unsuspecting. Like she's gonna be the new 4-star, so at least that's good. But besides that, I kind of just don't really care for her. If they didn't even add her to the game, I personally would just not care. But Chisa, man, bro, this design is it's so tough. Like, look at it, man. It's just so clean, especially the weapon too. Oh my god. It's just, man, I can't wait to see. But I do want to know what her role is going to be, though. I'm going to guess that she's probably going to be a support because we already have like 3 Havoc main DPSs. We already have Camellia, Rolova, and Havoc Rover. Then we got 2 sub DPSs for Havoc as well. We got Cancerella and Rashia. And we really don't have a Havoc support. So I'm thinking that Chisa, she might be a Havoc support. I could somewhat see her being a main DPS, but I think it would make a bit more sense for her to be a support because we still don't have a Havoc support. And no matter what role Chisa is, I'm still going to summon for her in her weapon because I'm a day one and I love this character. So no matter what her role is, I'm going to be summoning for her. But I do hope that she is a main DPS because I feel like that would honestly be cooler in my opinion. But no matter what role she is, again, definitely going for her. But overall, I can't wait to see what she's going to play like and what her kit's going to be. But I think the one thing that I'm also I do want to see more. Definitely want to see more of the new Federation right here, if this is what's going to look like, because the whole modernized city that they're trying to go for, this is one aesthetic that I've always loved in video games. Whenever like an RPG or just a game in general always takes place in like a modernized city, I've always loved this because it kind of made the game felt more real in my opinion, because a lot of games nowadays, they kind of just take place either in like a more or less like a medieval setting or just kind of like a fantasy setting, and there's not much like modern stuff in it. Which is fine, I don't really have a problem with that, but I just like seeing more like modernized settings because it just looks cooler in my opinion, and it just feels much more real. Not only that, it just looks a lot better too. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that bell, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video if you want more content like this. And let me know what you guys think of Chisa in the comments below. Are you guys excited for her? Or if not, let me know. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video.